A very good morning to you and welcome to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones, live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Now, the Australian share market is poised to fall this morning following a disappointing overnight trade on Wall Street. The local technology stocks are likely to follow weak US stocks as investor sentiment remained bearish on US Federal Reserve's pace of interest rate hikes, influencing central banks elsewhere and recession worries. Now, according to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is likely to open 56 points lower. That's 0.8% lower. At the closing bell yesterday, the S&P ASX 200 was 0.3% or 23 points higher at 7,234. Now, looking to some business news from this morning now, and the Australian Securities Exchange is set to get a new managing director and CEO. Helen Lofthouse will start from the 1st of August. She's currently the ASX's Group Executive of Markets. She joined the ASX in 2015 in the executive leadership team. She's more than 20 years' experience in cash, equity and debt markets, listed and OTC derivatives, and clearing and settlement services. Now, before joining the ASX, Ms. Lofthouse was based in London, where she worked for UBS and JP Morgan. Outgoing Chief Executive Dominic Stevens will continue until the 31st of July and retire in September after a period of transition. Now, moving on, in leading health imaging company Medicus today announced its wholly owned US subsidiary Visage Imaging has signed a $28 million 7-year contract with Allina Health. Now, Allina Health is a not-for-profit healthcare system based in Minnesota and has 28,000 employees and 6,000 associated and employed physicians, and operates 11 hospitals and more than 90 clinics throughout Minnesota and Wisconsin. This is their 5th major contract in the North American integrated delivery network space in the last 18 months. And baby formula company Bubs Australia is set to start its first shipments of infant formula to the US on June the 9th and the 11th. Bubs will be distributing 1.25 million tins of Bubs infant formula products to top US retailers over a series of shipments in the coming weeks. Bubs founder CEO Christy Carr participated in a roundtable discussion with President Biden and other leading infant formula manufacturers. Now, Biden launched Operation Fly Formula to speed up the import of infant formula and get product on the shelves as soon as possible due to their shortage. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect your trading day.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on the Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
And welcome back to the Morning Outlook Report. Over in the US now, and on Wall Street, the Dow Jones fell 0.55%. The S&P 500 dropped 0.75% and the Nasdaq dropped 0.7%. A report by the Institute for Supply Management showed US manufacturing activity picked up in May as demand for goods remained strong even with rising prices. Now, over in Europe, the Stoxx 50 fell 0.8%, the FTSE dipped 1%, the CAC slipped 0.8% and the DAX plunged 0.3%. The MSCI World Equity Index was down 0.81%. The Pan-European Stoxx 600 Index fell 1.04%. Oil prices edged higher following the move by European Union leaders to gradually phase out Russian oil even as China ended its stiff COVID-19 lockdown in Shanghai, which could bolster demand for crude in an already tight market. Brent crude was up 0.18% at $115.81 a barrel. WTI crude gained 0.04% to $114.72 a barrel. Gold prices inched up from a 2-week low, and that was supported by worries over rising inflation, although a stronger dollar in the US and rising US bond yields kept gains in check. Spot gold added 0.5% to $1,845 an ounce, and US gold futures gained 0.28% to $1,847 an ounce. That's all for the Morning Outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.